Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, Pop. So, it's the last Sunday of the month. That means the theme of the month will be ending, which has been time travel. I'll check out some time travel shows later on, but first, as I so often do, I'll check out the news of the week so we can all get caught up on what is going on out there. That'll be courtesy of the Anime News Network. But let's get into it. Going back to Monday. Yanmar's Miru, Paths to My Future Anime's main promo video reveals Miyavi's ending theme. Hey, what's up, Fabric? How you doing? You got another out call today, so you're here, but getting ready to drive. Okay, that's all right. Man, busy guy. You are a busy fella. But you know what? I guess these large breeds wait for no one. We'll just continue on to the news and make sure you're driving safe out there too on your call there. Look Back Anime Film Director producers win Fujimoto Award. Toilet Bound Hanaku-kun second season anime casts Kana Hanazawa. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You manga gets first smartphone puzzle game. Okay, I really like this show and I'm watching it, but I'm not gonna get a smartphone game for it. No matter how much I like it. But there will be other things I'll get, probably. Whatever other merch they have. See if they start putting out figurines. Gundam G-Quick's film adds special footage starting on Saturday. That's in quotes, special footage. So what are they doing? What are they adding to their Gundam that they call special footage? Let's see. The Gundam Info Portal site announced on Monday that screenings of the Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quick's beginning anime film will add special footage starting this Saturday throughout Japan. The footage will run after the main feature and will tease the story after the film. In addition, participating theaters will begin handing out the fifth wave of gifts to audience members on Saturday, the start of the film's sixth week in theaters. The project's animation character designer and chief character animation director Yumi Ikeda drew exclusive art for the A5 size gift cards. Okay. I like how they do stuff like that in Japan. That's great. You know, you go see something and they're like, here, have a free gift. Here, have something. Okay, so that's pretty much like a preview of what's happening after the movie is going to be their special footage. Chinjao Musume Tama Nogami's Hitozuma no Kuchibiru wa Akan Chuhai no Aji Yashite manga gets anime this year. Well, they're going to have to shorten up that title and get us a translation because that is really long. Gundam G-Quick surpasses first Gundam trilogy's finale as franchise's number 2 all-time film in Japan. Look at you, Gundam. Look at you. Just breaking all the records. Middle-aged online shopper anime is a 60-volume light novel. You know this because your kids got the wife for Christmas? She's thrilled. There's now an anime. Hey, that's great, Fabric. Yeah, right on. Yeah, I'm liking it too. Watching the middle-aged online shopper, that's a fun one. You know what? He's getting so much tail, and he does not even try him. That title sounds like Japanese oral sex. Yeah, it's quote unquote a mouthful. Hey. Anyways, What's next? Hypnosis Mike. Division Rap Battle Interactive Films new trailer previews rap battles. Oh man, rap battles? You've got anime rap battles now. Okay. Attack on Titan finale compilation film earns $2.5 million in the US. Oh, great. Good for you, Attack on Titan. Can you just go away now? I mean, good for you. But in my eyes, you're the normie anime. It was so weird that this was the one that they focused on bringing to the masses. But whatever. Just I guess you're gonna milk it as much as you can. Bleach Rebirth of Souls gains new character trailer previews. Tyr Halibel. Matsuri Akai's My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the Heroes Light novels. Get TV anime in October. Okay, so you gotta wait till October. Yay, over on the kick side. What's up, Xavier? Thanks for stopping in. Just going over the news of the week. What's happening out there? New Yaiba anime casts Ishin Chiba, Kosuke Echigoya. Okay. 2025 Anpan-Man film casts Yu Aoi as Chapon. Okay, and that's Monday. Moving along to Tuesday. Apocalypse Bringer Minogra anime casts Kiku Inoue and Riko Sasaki. Can you recommend a trailer for a film to react to? You can. I'm not going to. If it's a trailer for something, I'd have to watch it first, and I don't replay trailers on here because I don't want to get copyright struck by YouTube. Because they are very heavy with the hammer. Here's one that I'm looking forward to. Please put them on Takamani-san. Anime's new video reveals more cast and staff, songs, and an April 2nd debut. So looking forward to that. That'll be next season. Dr. Stone's science future anime casts Hiroki Yasumoto. Mado Monogatari, Thea and the Wondrous Academy game heads west for the Switch, PS4, PS5. Okay. Batman Ninja vs. the Yakuza League anime film premieres digitally in the US on March the 18th. 4K UHD Blu-ray disc on April the 15th, updated with video. I mean, I watched the first Batman Ninja, and that was okay. Yes, Fabric, time-traveling pantsu. You got it. That's exactly what that's going to be. And I'm all for it. Like, if I've read the manga, and man, the character designs, top tier. Just top tier character designs. But yeah, Batman Ninja, I watched the first one. Yeah, it was alright. But I don't know if I'm going to be invested in watching in the next one. You and Idol Precure anime casts Daisuke Sakuma. Gundam Tribe game to end service after 10 years. Oh, what's this? My Nintendo Gold Point Rewards program to end on March 24th. Well, I'm on the old Nintendo Switch there, and just kind of wondering what's going on here. Nintendo announced on Tuesday the company will end its My Nintendo Gold Points as part of its My Nintendo Rewards program on March 24th. Customers will no longer earn gold points for digital purchases in the Nintendo eShop or physical purchases redeemed after that date. Pre-orders for games made after March 24th will no longer earn points. Well, I wonder why they're getting rid of that. Gold points will still be valid 12 months after they are earned. The company describes the gold point system. Gold points are awarded based on 5% of the amount you pay when purchasing eligible digital content. You can use the gold points you've earned when purchasing downloadable software and DLC for the Nintendo Switch system. Eligible physical purchases earn 1% of the Nintendo eShop price for the digital version of the game. Gold points convert to 1 cent of in-store credit. Nintendo's description for its Nintendo Switch game vouchers also updated on Tuesday. Now specifies that the vouchers will not be valid for use on games that will be exclusive to the upcoming Switch 2 console. Nintendo first offered the game vouchers in 2019 and again in 2023, and has been available since then. Users can purchase a pair of vouchers for $99 US and can exchange each voucher for a game for a specific list of games that Nintendo continuously updates. Using such vouchers, players can save on the price of 2 game titles, as the pair of vouchers usually cost a little under the full price of a new game title. Nintendo announced during the first quarter financial results of its current fiscal year the Nintendo Switch console has sold 150 million units as of December 31st. This number includes sales of the Nintendo Switch Lite and OLED. Switch software sales amount to 1.359 billion units. Nintendo eShop and Nintendo Store in Japan will no longer accept payments made with credit cards issued overseas and PayPal accounts that were opened overseas starting on March 25th to prevent fraudulent use. That's just Japan. People that are like Japan stuff better are going and getting the games that they're not bringing over. That's all that is. People are just getting the games that they're not bringing over in English, and they're just like, fine, I'll just go and get it from the Japanese store. I don't see a big deal. Time traveling happens in many ways. Little blue boxes, DeLoreans, pink time. That's it for Tuesday. Moving along to Wednesday. Unexpectedly Naughty Fukami Anime Festa Anime reveals main cast and April 6th debut. You got your coffee? Time to get driving? Swear, it's like your circuit vet again. Hey, you be careful out there, Fabric. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Maybe just a short call. Yusha Party, Osuiho Sarata Shiro Madoshi anime reveals main cast, video, visual, and July premiere. Sentenced to be a Hero anime unveils 3 new cast members. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, and manga listed with anime. Okay. Go-Go Loser Ranger Season 2 unveils new cast. So I watched the first season of Go-Go Loser Ranger, and that was good. Good show. Very enjoyable. I can't wait to see what happens in Season 2. Kagaku Boken Survival anime streaming on JME TV. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all anime confirmed. That is all on Wednesday. Moving along to Thursday. Mabashi Witches anime reveals April 6th debut in main trailer. Live action Trillion game film opens at number 1 in Japan. Really? I have heard of Trillion before. I wonder if it's the same premise. New Pokemon anime about Postal Service Dragonite previews theme song in trailer video. Rock is a Lady's Modesty anime's character video of visual highlight Lilisa. The Catcher in the Ballpark anime casts Kiyono Yasuno and Atsuki Nakamura. You got baseball anime coming. Oh wow, here's a throwback. Samurai Pizza Cats gets new action RPG. It's called Samurai Pizza Cats Blast from the Past. It launches for all the major platforms and PC via Steam. So if you like your Samurai Pizza Cats, you're going to be able to play them on, it looks like everything. Solo Leveling Season 2 arrives from the Shadow. Anime's English and Spanish dubs cast Colombian singer J Balvin as Cargalgan. Apocalypse Hotel anime reveals April 8th TV debut and a manga spinoff. That's for Thursday. Moving along to Friday. Flower and Ashura anime reveals 7 new cast members. World Expo's Gundam Pavilion to show new next Universal Century CG video. That's neat. I guess you have to be at the World Expo, though, which I believe is in Osaka. Next up, Solo Camping for 2 anime casts Yohei Azakami. Aniplex teases new anime announcement on Monday with visual. Well, I guess we gotta wait, unless we can figure it out from the visual, but I can't. Detectives these days are crazy. Anime casts Chado Hori as Cat Cerberus. The Cat and the Dragon novels manga get TV anime. Cat and the Dragon. Okay. Night of the Living Cat anime unveils second promo video, cast, and a July premiere. Seems to be an awful lot of cat anime coming here. Neon Genesis Evangelion anime gets extended reality game in 2026. Looks like it's going to be in VR. Or XR, extended reality. Okay, well, for all you Evangelion fans, there you go. You're going to get to have a deep, immersive experience, it seems. We'll skip by the North American anime and manga releases. That was Friday. Next, move along to Saturday. The Pokemon Company reaches settlement in IP infringement lawsuit in China. Okay. High Dive, Iconic Events reveal trailer details for 40th anniversary of screening of Vampire Hunter D anime. Wow, it's been 40 years already. Vampire Hunter D, one of the truly classic shows with character designs by the guy that did the character designs for Final Fantasy. So yeah, if you want to see some excellent artwork, definitely, if you have not watched Vampire Hunter D, do yourself a favor. Watch some Vampire Hunter D. Very good show. Volicia of Pluto, Yuri, sci-fi robot anime second chapter trailer unveils April 21st debut. Ninja to Koroshiya no Futarigurashi TV anime's main promo video reveals April 10th debut and theme songs. Me and the Alien, Mumu anime's second video reveals more cast and staff. Saba Sisters opening song, April 9th debut. Oh, Japan's video game rankings. Everybody always likes this. You always want to see who's at number 1. Number 1, Donkey Kong Country Returns, followed by Super Mario Party Jamboree, then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Urban Myth Dissolution Center, Minecraft, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, 2 PS5 games in a row, Dynasty Warrior Origins, followed by Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Back to the Switch with Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, Nintendo Switch Sports, Splatoon, Ring Fit Adventure. Oh, another PS5 game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then we got It Takes Two for the Switch, and then Sekai no Asobi Taisen 51. So there we go. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is at the top. Super Mario Party Jamboree, that's good. They're in second. Hey, Ars, how you doing? Good to see you. Mario Kart 8 is still third on the list, and it's still hanging in there with 6.2 million copies. Whew, man, oh man. And Super Mario Odyssey, of all things, has been selling some, but it's number 10 on the list. That's great. Hey, what's up, DJ Ronnie G? For those of you that don't know, Aris does some streaming, and he plays a lot of games on all around. And so does DJ Ronnie G. DJ Ronnie G has a great channel to watch. If you have tech issues, he's the man you want to talk to. He knows his stuff. But yes, that is the video game ranking. DJ Fabric Folds, he's on the road now. He got called out. He got called out to I guess to go check on an animal or something, so he's on the road right now. He's probably listening, but he is driving. There you go. DJ Ronnie G dropping the link for Aris on YouTube. Thanks, DJ. Let's check out the TV ranking. Japan here. Whoop, there you go. First up, Saze-san, followed by Detective Conan, then Chibi Miruko-chan. Blue Mi Bro. Apothecary Diaries are in there. You and Idol Tree Cure. Doraemon. Crayon Shin-chan. One Piece is hanging in there. Dragon Ball Daima. Nice. And Oshiri Tantai rounds out the list here. You just wanted to make a lewd reference to fabric and folds within fabric. I can appreciate that. And there's the link in there for DJ Ronnie G. You wanna see what his channel's all about? Click on that link there. He'll fix you right up. Moving along now. Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey anime's new video unveils April 6th debut, more cast and staff, opening song. Uma Musume is the horse girls. So if you like watching horse racing, cute girls doing horse racing, then you watch that show. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim film streams on Max on February 28th. wasn't it already streaming? I don't get it. Anyways. I'm not going to bother because from what I've seen, it's girl boss doing girl bossing things better than all the men. And it's like, yeah, I don't need to see that. I don't need to watch that garbage. I instead will watch some other shows that are really enjoyable. Atelier Yumiya game streams opening movie. It's going to come for the Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox, and PC. Nice. Okay, that was Saturday. Next up, Sunday, today. Mobile Suit Gundam G-Crux TV anime unveils April 8th debut, theme song by Kenshi Yonezu. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun second season anime reveals new Shijima-san of the Art Room promo video. Shangri-La Frontier Season 2 anime reveals new arc and cast members. Birth of Kitaru, the Mystery of Gigigi anime. Godzilla 1-1.0 VFX Shirogumi Winchofu Anime Film Town Awards. That's a mouthful, that one. And then the top news we've already gone through. And for those of you that like My Dress as Darling, the manga is ending in the next chapter on March 21st. So that's they've brought it to an end. So it's too bad. I liked My Dress Up Darling. We'll wait for the rest of it to get put into anime form, and then we'll watch it. Hey, how you doing, Karl? Guten Morgen, mein Herr. Was ist you doing? Yeah, we just finished the news of the week. Everyone's all caught up now in their anime news. Next up, we're going to go to the anime rankings for last week, the week of February 12th to 18th. We'll see what shows end up where. And I couldn't tell you why, because I'm not even sure who's voting on these things and what their tastes are like, but we'll have a look here. Okay, Apothecary Diaries number 1. I know a lot of people like that. Oh, right. For those of you that don't know, Karl, he does shows on YouTube and Twitch and Kick, I think. And yeah, he has some really good guests on, and they have a really good time. So, you know, check out Karl. He's got a really good show. Okay. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. This show is hilarious. I've been watching this and just enjoying every minute of it. Oh, your wife loves that anime. Nice. No, that's good. I mean, I can see why it's at number 1. But 100 Girlfriends, the last episode, was great. It was the baseball episode. Oh, man. Just some good stuff going on there. I don't want to spoil it all. I want you guys to watch it. Zenshu's in there, followed by Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Ave Mujica. Wow, that thing, you can't decide where it wants to be. It's up, then it's down. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Oh, Dragon Ball Daima. Wow. They didn't like it, and then it just climbed up there. I mean, it's what do you want? It's Dragon Ball, right? I watch it. If you've seen Dragon Ball, you know you're going to have Goku, Vegeta, you know, maybe there's some new characters, but it's always going to boil down to Goku, Vegeta, you know, Piccolo, and they're fighting. I mean, there's no two ways about it. So, there's only a few episodes left, and then after that, because of the passing of Akira Toriyama, I don't know if they're going to make another show. You recently learned that baseball in Japan and Korea has cheerleaders, as they should. But yeah, that's another reason to go to the games, right, DJ? Oh, solo leveling took a bit of a dive, and I know a lot of people are watching solo leveling and they really like it. I have not touched it myself. Blue Box, Medalist. Wow, Medalist took a dive too. Flower and Ashura. From Bureaucrat to Villainous. Shangri-La Frontier. Oenden? Oenden. Is that what they call cheerleaders, DJ? Oh, Tuscary Hotel. Kind of staying in the middle here. I like it. It's about what happens when you die. You go to the hotel and you have to find out what your name is and what caused you to die, and then you either pass on to the afterlife or you go back. You don't see the hype with solo leveling? I mean, yeah, maybe they just like it because it's violent. I don't know. It's the abridged version is funnier than hell. Like I watched a bit of the abridged version, and yeah, I'm just laughing up a storm. But the actual show, yeah, some people they just like it because it's violent, I guess. You can only watch Ghost in the Shell in Pink Stripes miss the ball so many times. Watch girls in Pink Stripes miss the ball so many times. Apparently the word is Oenden or Cheer Squad. There you go. The Cheer Squad. There's Dr. Stone, followed by Honey Lemon Soda. Oh, welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. This is a cute little romance, and it's pretty cool how they go back and forth between worlds. And she learns about Japan, and he learns about the fantasy world that she lives in. And they're getting closer and closer, and we'll see if they become a couple. But I like Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. Very good show. Red Ranger becomes an adventurer. My Happy Marriage. It's going down. This had climbed up finally. Medaka Kurewa is impervious to my charms. The main girl wants everyone to love her and be the most popular one, and there's this one guy who's just like doesn't appear to be taken with her at all. And he's just trying to become a monk, so that's why he's sort of ignoring her, which is driving her up the wall. Oh, you can watch girls miss the ball if they look like the cheerleaders, but now you're getting... Don't let's sidetrack. That's okay. That's all right, DJ. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. Another rom-com, and I'm enjoying it because, there's actually like some character development. It's not just all the guy and the girl being forced to marry one another and then fighting like cats and dogs. It's there is character development, and I'm all for it. Like if you can show the characters change over time, then yeah, it's a good. It qualifies as a good show in my eyes. Guild Receptionist. This is great. Great show. She doesn't want to work overtime, and when there's a big dungeon that nobody can clear, she takes it upon herself to go and beat the final boss so that there's not a lot of paperwork to do. And, I can relate. I don't want to work overtime, so I'm right here. I'm right there for it. That's a good one that me and the missus are watching. In Japan, they also have beer girls that have their own idol-like cult following at baseball games. Oh man, yeah, you got to be careful. They get pretty possessive about their idols, even if they're just beer girls. Sarairo Utility, Headhunted to Another World, Blue Exorcist, Sakamoto Days. Really, it's down here. I heard a lot of people don't are liking it, but oh well. Unnamed Memory Act 2. I am working my way through this. I watched the first season, so I definitely watching the second season. I want to see how it turns out. A lot of that and fun premise, avoid OT. Yep. It is a fun premise there, DJ. It's like she is overpowered too, like, but she doesn't want to be an adventurer. But she's strong enough she can go and take down like the head bosses of dungeons and all that. Just so that she's like, I just want to live a nice quiet life. Greatest alchemist of all time. Left my A rank party. This is a nice one. Seeing that someone that gets treated like garbage by their party, he leaves them and goes and hangs out with forms a party with his former students. And he helps them out, helps them learn about being better adventurers and taking on better and better dungeons. And it's funny watching his old party beg for him to come back. Because if they treated him like such garbage, he's like, nope, I'm not going back. You're going to look into that Beer Girls there, DJ? Don't get obsessed. The Fruit Master one. This is good. If you eat 2, you can eat 1 fruit and get a skill, but if you eat 2, you die. But because his first skill he gets is being a Fruit Master, he can eat as many as he wants. But there's something going on behind the scenes with one of the characters there. Why not get obsessed? I guess maybe there's a healthy obsession, but then there's also the unhealthy one. Ronnie wants to go to Japan to meet girls, baseball games. You want to have a 300 fat man fall on me at a sumo event. We're different people. We are not the same. Noble on the Brink of Ruin. This one's kind of stayed pretty steady and then jumped up a bit. Gehe Neko. Why is it down so far? Like, this is like the ultimate fan service show of the season. It's good for what it is. If you know what it is, it's just a fan service show. It should be up a lot higher. Magic Maker tying the knot with Amigami's sister. That thing fell off a cliff. I mean, geez. Phantom Trigger. I dropped Phantom Trigger. It was just the story was too disjointed and it just didn't make me sympathetic for any of the characters to hope that they would, win or whatever they needed to do. But yeah. Middle-aged online shopper. Hey, this is a fun one. This guy just wants to live a nice quiet life in another world. He has access to like an online shopping thing that he can draw from. He ends up being a merchant, which is perfect. Buy and sell stuff. He can provide stuff from his online store that they can't get in that world. And I've never seen a guy not try to get any tail and get like the most amount of tail that anybody can get. So good for him. Oh, Appraiser class. This one's good too. Same thing. He gets betrayed by his own party, left for dead, gets saved by the spirit of the world tree, and then he proceeds to get really powerful thanks to their help. And obviously his former party is like, what? We left this guy for dead. Now he's alive? And then they get treated, everyone finds out about it, and the party gets, they get, what do you call it? They are blacklisted. They get blacklisted, and it's like, no, they're scum. They leave their own people for dead. Okitsura, no, Ubal Blatt. Wow, very grimdark show. Somebody's out for revenge. So it's the journey of following this one guy who's like a half elf, and he's an excellent swordsman, and he wants revenge on the supposed 7 heroes who really aren't heroes. But yeah, it's way down here. Momentary Lily, I'm still keeping up with that. Is the party betraying you the new isekai anime sensation? It sure seems like it, Carl. It sure seems like it's like, oh, okay, you're gonna betray you. Their party's gonna betray you. Okay. Momentary Lily. This has like a if you watch the opening, it's like a screamo, death metal opening that the girls are singing. But they're fighting aliens who can like erase people. So this is things are pretty bleak in this one. Oh, and Dr. Amaku, what happened? Why did this fall off a cliff? This is like House the anime. If you want to watch, if you liked watching House, if you even know what House is, it was a medical show with a doctor, with Dr. House, and he had a deformity or something. He had to hobble around on a cane, and he was, addicted to Vicodin or something like that. So this is Dr. Amaku, and if House was a cute anime waifu, solving mysteries. Escape from princess lessons and living with a otaku kunoichi. Okay, there you go. That's the rankings. It's just strange to see some of the shows that are just languishing at the bottom. And they're a lot better than that. They deserve better. Then again, that's just people voting on Anime News Network. Next up, what you guys came here for, the main event. It's all about the time travel. And this is the last time travel show of this month. Next month will be a different theme. So I'm just going to get prepped here. Show you the shows that I've chosen. What do we got here? That one. Okay, good. This one is from, so let me grab my notes here. This one is from 1983. And it's called Urashiman. Let me just grab the old screen here. Here we go. Okay, yes. Urashiman, the Future Police. So we've got the intro here, which looks really trippy because, it's from the 80s. This is like early 80s. Like, it doesn't get much more classic than this. This is great stuff. And they give you the oh, that wasn't it. Where is it here? There we go. They even tell you it's 1983. You guess you'd be open to sparring with Aoyama? Trump gave him the first ever presidential cup. Would hang out with Shinzo Abe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the visual stuff they do. Yeah. The whole aesthetic. You got it, DJ. So it is 1983. They tell you that right off the bat. And what's happening is a police chase. And there he is. He's being chased. Chased by the cops. He's insisting he's not a crook. I am not a crook. And he is just trying to get away from them. He's driving without a license, so that's all he's doing. I don't know if he did any other crime other than that, but oh, he's having a hard time. He goes off the guardrail, car is flipping around, and then it gets struck by lightning. Is that a turtle on a shoulder patch? You know what? We'll find out there, DJ. Figures if it was turtle related, you'd pick it up. I beat you to the Nixon reference. Hey, I try to be quick on my feet, Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. But so after the strike by lightning, something's happening. He runs into this car, and it looks very futuristic police car. And now it is the year 2050, which we are 25 years away from. So we are closer to the year 2050 than we are 1983. But when this came out in 1983, it was just a far off thought, being the year 2050. And at some laboratory, they confirm that there has been a time slip phenomenon. So they are watching for this sort of thing. They call it the Urashima effect. And now they want this time traveler, which is this guy here. That's the cop that he rear-ended with his old Volkswagen Bug, it looks like. At least it's not like Star Trek. Khan took over the world by 1996. Yes. There he is. I don't see a patch on that shoulder, so maybe it's the other side. So he's checking to see it. He's like, hey, what's going on here? You rear-ended me. And random girl flies by on her car. She's like, oh, look, you caught a criminal. It's so cool. But then she crashes. This guy doesn't realize, oh yeah, there you go. On his left shoulder there, he's got, looks like a turtle patch. He's trying to get away when he heard that this guy was a cop. The cop pulls out his gun and shoots his tires. So he's like, okay, well, I'll drive on these two then. It's like, okay, finally takes out the rest of the tires and he crashes into the girl who crashed earlier. The cat ends up in an opie sandwich. Rest in peace, cute waifu. Cat gets slapped for being a pervert. They're holding him for questioning, but he doesn't know. He's got amnesia. So he's going to jog his memory. He's going to use some police brutality. Save the cat who did nothing wrong. What's up, B-17? How you doing, man? There's this organization now that wants that guy. That's the time traveler. They want him. They want him to be brought there for some reason. The future looks cooler in 1983. Yeah, it does. So, looks like they have a plan. And I think they have planted a exploding device to help him escape. There he is. He's escaping. And down he goes. And they're like, hey, jump onto this. And he misses. Falls flat on his face. Police brutality, also known as judo throw. Yeah, B17. That's the kick. The guy on kick. Well, it's Aris. Aris jumps around from kick to Rumble to YouTube. He's all over the place. To Twitch. Aris is everywhere you want to be. So he's trying to escape. They're after him, and he runs over the car and past them. He's like, thanks, I don't need your help. Aris, am I one or many? Yes. Oh, they almost caught him. He thinks he's escaped from those guys and the cops. Yeah, just about spotted him. Except the guy who originally caught him caught up to him and threw the cuffs on him. But then the gangsters are taking shots at him. And they both have to get away. It looks like they take refuge in a church. Aris's Legion. Omnipresence. Yes. And so they come to a rolling stop in front of one of the sisters, it looks like. This guy's not impressed. He's like, okay, well. She tries to talk a little bit of sense into the guy. He still can't remember where he came from. He's got amnesia. She tried to give him help him remember. She heard it. If you have amnesia, maybe a bonk on the head. So she's gonna give him a knock with a hammer. Do you remember now? He doesn't. So there's a guy called Leader Fuhrer. And because he is the first man to time slip, they really want to talk to him and maybe experiment on him. I don't know. But you won't find out unless you watch the next episode of Urashima. So traveling from 1983 to 2050. That's what happens. Okay, we'll try the next one here. Doesn't that just mean leader? You are right, D17. You are so right. And actually, they make mention of that in the notes. You're gonna find a pic of the guy? Good luck there, DJ. Okay, this one is dubbed. Believe it or not, it was dubbed. I wish I could have found it with some subtitles, but I could not. And it is called Starship Girl Yamamoto from 1996. So there's competitions that go on. Girls challenging each other in spaceships. usually teams of 4, but right now they have a team of 3 only. And you race around. You can attack your opponents. But if you win, you get like certain mining rights or an economic windfall for your group. Can we watch Starship Troopers? It was a good show. Yamamoto was the guy who masterminded Pearl Harbor. Ah. And Yamato is the ship. Yes, DJ, that is correct. Yes, the girl is named after the former there. Yes, it's Starship Girl Yamamoto. So, these girls lost their last race. There's only 3 of them. They need a 4th. They need to find another somebody to help them. Another pilot. Someone who's really good. So like, you know what? We're going to travel back to the past. And after a quick shower cleanup, our main character here likes to relax at the game center, playing some video games. There she is. It's Yamamoto. Once, right off the bat, she gets confronted by the girls that came back in time to get her. She gets insulted about her giant forehead, challenges her to a game, and she beats her handily. So they're all there now. You have episodes of Roughnecks that you need to watch? Starship Troopers CGI tune. Oh, I remember that one. Yep. I remember that one. This guy's supposed to be in disguise. He's like, this is how all men dressed in this part of the 20th century. So he's like, here, you guys just step out and I will handle this. He's like, do you want to come into space? Do you want to pilot a spaceship? And she's like, I'm listening. So the girls are back. They made it back. Apparently time travel is nothing. I guess very easily done in this world. And they're like, where's the chief engineer? He's like, he's registering Yamamoto as a pilot so that she can join the team. And of course, the team that beat them the last time always dials up and mocks them, ridicule, explains how they're going to beat them down again. And then, of course, her name's Yamamoto Yoko. So Yoko shows up and is like, oh, I'm going to take you on. Gotta go. Okay, Aris, you have a good one. Make sure you guys check out Aris. He is everywhere you want to be. He's on all the streaming services, and he plays a lot of good games. But you have yourself a good day, Aris. Yeah, not a problem, man. So they go through here is their route they have to take for the race. And if they win, They get like rights to a mining consortium, I believe. So they're getting ready. The race is going to start. And they're off. This dude just hopped across every service. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That's what he does, B-17. So, Yoko has not left yet. She's still getting prepped. So, the girls in red start attacking our heroines. And they got to fight back. Finally, Yoko takes off. Whoosh. There we go. And she's going to join the team. She's going to take it down and help take them down with her video game prowess. That helps her a lot. And they are in the lead, I believe. And they have to do a lap around a star, which is very dangerous. And our heroines are in the lead until one of the pilots in red blows up a station, which causes the sun, or the star, I should say, not the sun, but the star, to have an adverse reaction, lots of solar flares. But then Yoko takes it upon herself. They wanted to call off the race, but she's like, no, I'm just going to make a way through all those solar flares, fly through it, and win the race. So everyone else is celebrating. Yoko's in her ship with the giant trophy. And we'll have to wait and see what she does the next time on Starship Girl Yamamoto. And here's a preview for it. It looks like they're going to a, what is that, Hot Springs planet for some rest. Now this show is only 3 OVAs long, so you can finish this up no problem. There's only 2 more after this to watch, and then that's it. That's another one off the list. But yes, time traveling. They came back in time, grabbed her because of her video game prowess, and took her into the future so that she could help defeat those other racers. When the fuel economy crashes because some girl really wanted to race in a spaceship. Yeah, there you go. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Yeah, they're going synchronized swimming. You got it. Okay, and finally, the final show about time travel. I don't know if anyone's heard of this before, but it's from 2004. It is called Zepang. Zepang is, I believe, what they used to call Japan. It's an ancient name for it. But as you can see, there's a lot of military, Navy stuff, because that's what it's about. You have a modern Japanese destroyer. At least I think that's what it is. I think it's a destroyer. Like the old Saturday Live thing. There you go. But yes, these guys are on a destroyer, a modern one. And this is the opening. There we go. Zapang. So it starts off with a kid and his dad finding an old wreck on an island. It's from World War II. And then we fast forward to when that kid is now part of the Maritime Self-Defense Force. Yeah, it's a destroyer. Thanks, B-17. So these guys are all giving a speech to some of the new graduates. So there's these guys, these two guys and him. They're giving speeches to the new graduates of the Maritime Self-Defense Force Officers Training School. And they're explaining about their ship and such. Then they visit I believe it's the commandant, or the head of the school. We get a little backstory. They're all three guys that graduated, and they're all going onto the same ship. So they graduated years ago, but now they're all ending up on this one ship called the Mirai. So it's time for them. They're now assigned to this new ship, and they are... First, a little flashback, though, to the dad talking to the kid about war and how it's not very good. This guy sees the Yamato class 46 centimeter armor piercing shell. Yes, they have up there. We get a little bit of information. 45 degrees. It'll reach a distance of 42 kilometers in 90 seconds. They pay their respects, I believe, and then now they're off to their ship. There it is. It's got a deck for landing helicopters on as well, so it is helicopter capable. As they run into the captain. Where are the singing detergents? Silly James. So the captain's like, hey, you're the first officer, navigation officer, and all that. I'm going to get you to deal with the journalist that's on here. Because I don't want to. There he is. That's actually APCBC, Armor Piercing Capped Ballistic Capped. Okay. You heard something about a soap opera? So the interview begins, and they chat about the ship, and he doesn't want to reveal too much personal information to the journalist because he's like, it's none of your business. It's an Aegis class ship. So they are shoving off tomorrow. He's like, okay, I'm done here. I don't want to do any more. Was a joke. Oh, Hard for those to land there, James, but that's all right. So they're going to team up with the U.S. military in the South Pacific. I think they're going to do some training exercises. And off they go. There's also a U.S. movie by aircraft carrier. Yeah, I remember watching that one, Cobra Khan. Yep. What's it called? It's the final countdown, isn't it? I remember watching that one. That was pretty awesome. I liked watching that. I think it's from 1984. That's an Arleigh Burke class destroyer. Aegis is the defense system on board. Okay, they call it an Aegis class though. Mirai equals future. Ah, thanks for that one, Cobra Khan. I did not know that Mirai meant future. How appropriate. So they are doing their drills. They are doing a lot of drills. All of their systems are getting tested. They're making sure everything's good. You know, they even simulate if there's a hit to one of the bulkheads and a leak. You can see them there. They're practicing shoring things up. That's usually a radar and sensor heavy ship the USN uses to interface with AWACS and whatever to provide a more integrated picture of the battle space. Oh, well, you need those, that's for sure. Captain notices that the sky looks really strange. You know, he says, I've been on the sea for 30 years and I've never seen a sky that looks like this before. The executive officer reports that they've completed it in 5 minutes. He's like, well, that's better than last month, which was 10 minutes. They have an Aegis phalanx system. Okay. You've been out of the business a very long time. I've never been in there, so you guys have a way bigger step up on me than for knowing stuff like this. So that there was nothing mentioned in the forecast about any of this terrible weather they're experiencing. You've never been, you just know this because you're a military family. Well, there you go. At least you got someone to turn to ask about stuff like that. So, okay, well, there's a storm coming. Everyone has to prepare. It's not a drill. Oh, and a big flash. Big flash of light. I believe the ship got hit. No damage, apparently. But there's no ships around them anymore. They've lost them on radar. There's like, we don't know where all these other ships are. No satellite image, no nothing. And they're like, whoa, what are we seeing here? And it looks like, to me, it looks like the Aurora Borealis. It's a very green light. And things are going all crazy. All of the instruments going just wacko. This guy's watch is rewinding. He can't believe it. Yeah, the same happened in the US movie. Yep, yep. So this is just like this, except from the Japanese point of view, Cobra Khan. Entire ship got isekai. Yes, no Truck-kun in sight, though. So everything finally comes back online. Like, okay, give me a situation. Now there's 40 ships around them. There's a giant fleet around us. He's like, it's probably the US fleet from Pearl Harbor. There's a giant battleship in front of them. They can barely see the outline of it. The thing is huge. It's the big shadow. And you're like, what could it be? Okay, so they have to avoid running into that thing. Oh, was it the Philadelphia experiment, DJ? It's going to be a bad time, yeah. So they veer out of the way of this ship, and Buddy looks it over it, and he can't believe what he's seeing. He's like, is that the battleship Yamato? And we won't know until we watch the next episode of Zepang. It's 40 Godzillas. They're screwed. Yeah, US movie was the final countdown. Yep, that's right. Premise. Do we prevent Pearl Harbor? Yes, exactly. They had to decide if they wanted to. Do they interfere or not? I think this show is only 26 episodes. Next episode, Midway. Because I believe Midway is where they suffered a major defeat. But these guys could turn the tide with their advanced future destroyer. I mean, they could just wipe it out. But they have to make that decision. They have to. It's a moral decision to make. Whether do you interfere? So it is Yamato, not Yamamoto. That's right, DJ. It is. Sounds like onomatopoeia. Zip pang. Yeah, I get it, James. Yeah, and Midway was where they suffered one of the major defeats. Yeah. The premise. Yeah, it's like Cobra Khan was saying, it's been done before, but from the American point of view. Now this is from the Japanese point of view. Yeah, so those are the three shows that deal with time travel that I wanted to show you guys. Zepang was a nice series. Good. I'm glad you liked it, Cobra Khan. Maybe fish out there who are supposed to die and bring them somewhere secluded. Fish? I don't know about that. But yes, the first show was Urashiman. The second one was Starship Girl Yamamoto. And now this one, Zepang. All dealing with time travel, all a good watch. All in all, I'd say this was a very successful theme for this month. Lots of time travel. I'm very much invested in time travel. It's a very fun genre to get into. And there's a lot out there. Next up, shows that I'm watching this season. Here we go. We got some shows here. Let's see if we can't get a good close-up. Those floppy disk drive latches shouldn't be in the down position. Are you sure, DJ? Are you sure? You want a DeLorean just for the rust resistance? Stainless steel, you betcha. Okay, Amiku MD, Doctor Detective. As I said before, it's a very enjoyable show. It's House, if House was a cute anime doctor. Beheneko, the elf girl's cat, is secretly S-rank monster. This is lots of fan service, and if you watch it, you'll know why. It's just good, silly fun. I've never seen an elf so down bad for her own pet before. Fruit Master. This one's great as far as being able to get different skills by eating more fruit. This is the only guy that can do it, because otherwise you die. Oh, because they aren't loaded. Okay, DJ, I get it. Would they do that for transport, though? Would they put something inside to hold the head from moving, and then close it so that it can be transported safely? Yeah, James, better looking than the Cybertruck. I mean, ugh. And it's not even that good. I won't even call it a truck. It has a bed for sure, but I think an El Camino or Ranchero does even better on the road than that thing does. That thing gets caught in snow. It gets caught up on, ice and stuff and sand. Why are anime names literally just their plot? Yeah. That's how they've been doing it. They usually get it from light novels. Light novels usually have long titles, and that's so they differentiate themselves from, either ones that have come before or after. Maybe, could be. Well, it's just a guess, DJ. You haven't transported any units anywhere except from the dumpster to your... Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Dragon Ball Daima. I mean, it's Dragon Ball. What do you want? You know what you're gonna see. Lots of fighting, lots of powering up, lots of Super Saiyans. Yeah. There's only 2 episodes left, it looks like. It was stainless steel, heavy, underpowered, bad mileage, but it looked cool. Yeah, that's for sure, James. Cybertruck is a godsend gift for freelance modelers. Yeah. Hey, you need better panels on there? I'll weld them on for you. The Worthless Appraiser class. Yeah, this is a good one. Now that we've got a villainess there who's trying to stop this guy. So he's going into dungeons, and he's using all of his skills now, and he can take down some S-rank monsters. So good. Is that why they give some cool mods for that car? Maybe. It's a great canvas. Hooking up the welding machine up on it. There you are. I Have a Crush at Work. This is a nice little rom-com. You've got 2 people dating, but they don't want their coworkers to know, so they act like they don't like each other at work. And yet they really are. Like, they go on trips together, they spend nights at each other's houses. It's great. A rolling power bank. Pretty much all it's good for. I've seen a lot of the shorts of Cybertrucks, and I am not impressed at all. Just not impressed. They could have done way better with that thing, but it is a joke. It's a rolling joke. Yeah, Cybertruck, you mean all the open area to modify the bodywork? And people do. They use wraps and stuff like that. I left my A rank party. Once again, this is a great one too. It's nice seeing someone stand up for themselves and leave a party that doesn't appreciate them, and then he goes and helps out his former students who are very appreciative. And they are getting sent on a lot of dangerous missions now. Not infinity amp hours. There you go. Weakness is that goddamn steel ball. The bed's just a haul around a generator. Yeah. You're looking into both scenarios? Sounds good, DJ. You've seen examples where the Cybertruck looks like an RV or some other thing? Oh, some off thing? The next show, Guild Receptionist. It's nice. It's a good show. It keeps me entertained. I like seeing how powerful the Guild Receptionist is when she takes on bosses, but she beat the one god, and there's going to be more. So this could have a couple of seasons. You might want a Tesla coil. Ooh. If you had the money to waste on an EV, you'd totally keep a generator in the trunk or bed. Of course, that just makes sense. Getting married to a girl I hate in my class. Hey, this is a good one. I like the fact that they have good character development. That it's not just them fighting all the time. They are coming to not hate each other, even though they are forced to get married. So I like good character development. Come on, be a heck of a range extender. Medaka Kuroyo is impervious to my charms. Once again, girl's trying to charm this guy who doesn't want anything to do with her because he's becoming a monk. So that just drives her up the wall, and she makes her try harder and harder to get his attention. Momentary Lily, girls fighting aliens that can erase them. It is getting really interesting because one of the characters all of a sudden had like instant heal on one of her cuts, and it's like, okay, is she part alien? All over the truck, you suppose you put all that stuff on a trailer? Heck, a portable shop. Yeah, it's a shame you have to haul around a portable shop for your vehicle. Tasokari Hotel. When you die, or when you're going to die, you go to the Tasokari Hotel. And when you can remember who you are and how you died, then you're allowed to leave. But the decision, it'll be, do you go back to the land of the living or do you go to the afterlife? That is the thing. Ah, yes, an anime that glorifies harassment. Tiny house, tiny portable shop. Can still be handy. Yes, I'm not saying it's not handy. It's just I'm saying it's a shame you'd have to pull something around with you like that. Canadian Edison Motors is making an electric welding truck. Huh. That's fascinating. I haven't heard anything like that. 100 girlfriends who really, really love you. Hey, this is great. I like the baseball episode they played. That was excellent. Really fun stuff. This is a real fun anime. Yeah, the guy's getting more girlfriends, but he's also they're also having fun times. It's a silly show, and it just makes you laugh. You want to laugh? Just watch 100 Girlfriends. You've watched a few videos about Edison trucks, cool stuff they're making. I have not even heard about Edison trucks. Daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. Once again, good show. Not bad, you know. The guy's in another world. He has access to his version of Amazon to get stuff delivered, and he just wants to live a nice, comfortable life. Doesn't want to be an adventurer or anything. He's a merchant. Just wants to sell stuff, have a nice, good life. And the guy gets more tail without even trying. Unnamed Memory Season 2. If you watch Season 1, you know that there's the king and the witch, and they were together. But because they messed around with the timeline in Season 1, Season 2 is a little bit different. So you're always hoping that they still get back together. 100 girlfriends? That's at least 93 too many. Well, he doesn't have 100 yet, James. I'm sure by the end of the season, or the end, maybe even though the end of like a couple of seasons, he'll have 100. But I think he's only got about 9. He's only got 9 right now. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. This is great. You get to see, Japan, and you get to see the another world where he gets to go, and he brought back this elf from the other world, and now she's learning about Japan. So it's pretty good. You've got like almost 2 shows in one. You've got the show where she's learning about Japan and visiting places and going and learning Japanese. And then you've got it where they're in her world, where he's adventuring and they're going on adventures and quests and stuff like that, and dungeons. So almost 2 shows in one, really. A joke, of course. Yes, James. No, it's all good, man. And finally, Ubel Blatt. Lots of revenge going on, lots of swords, lots of people getting stabbed. Lots of stabby in this one. People losing limbs and everything. It's, very grimdark. You've got main character, he wants revenge on the apparently 7 heroes who may or may not be actual heroes, but yes, it's good as far as one of the darker shows to watch, and lots of stabbing going on. Yes, yeah, Cobra Khan. Yeah, if they make a connection, like they make eye contact, and then there's like a big sequence where they make a connection, and then if he refuses them, apparently they will die. They don't bring that up a lot more than they did in the first season, but it's that's the rules. 9's good, 1 for each day of the week, and the spares for the weekend. Yes, and everyone has their own archetype. Everyone has their own idiosyncrasies. It's pretty damn funny. It's a good comedy. And he's not doing any, ecchi stuff with them at all. Like, it's all very innocent. But it's funny as hell. So have yourself a good time. Watch some 100 Girlfriends. Oh, that makes it much more serious. Yeah. Ubel Blatt is from the same era as Claymore. Okay, I've heard of Claymore, but I have not watched that, Cobra Khan. Yeah, very enjoyable. Like I say, if you need a serious show, like this is no comedy or anything. This is very, very serious drama. Watch yourself some Ubel Blatt. All right. Well, everybody, that's That's about it. Next month will be a different theme. I've heard Claymore is good. So, for March, if you guys are interested to know what the next theme of March will be, any ideas? Any guesses? Anything? Ubelblatt sounds like super beer or something. Das Uberbier. We like das Uberbier. Any guesses for March? Anyone? Bueller? I'm definitely behind on some of my shows. About one episode behind on a few of them, but that's okay. Won't take long to catch up. I'm supposed to binge watch Steins Gate, according to Godzillionaire. So I will try my best to get through that. Because, it's only fair. He watched all of My Dress Up Darling on my recommendation, so I feel I owe it to him to at least watch a show that he recommends. Marching to War Across China? No, I don't think that's going to be the theme, James. I don't want to go to war with China. Although, how good can their stuff be? It's all made in China, so. No, I'm thinking of... Well, here, let me... I'm thinking of Macross March. So if you wanted to know everything there is to know about Macross, you tune in for Macross March. Ubelnjat is a German title. Drink your Ubelblatt at the Steins Gate, or have your Stein at the Ubelgate. We want a Stein of Bier und at the Ubelgate. But yes, that's my plan. Obviously, I'll start out with the original from 1982. The original Macross came out in 1982, and I will start out with that. We will go over one of the episodes. Actually, I'll pick not just an episode number one. I'll grab one and we'll go over it. And then you can see all the other guys that have watched it. Oh, even Ronan watched it. He liked it, looks like. Aaron Caster's paused it. Anime guy, he's planning. Good old Brandon. Do you remember Love? Of course. Steins are practical. Keep the bugs out of your beer. Damn straight. What do we got here? Here it is. Here's Do You Remember Love? This is the movie version of the original Macross. So this one compresses it all into an hour and 55-minute movie. Yeah, we're gonna go through the whole Macross entirety, because I figured March Macross, you can spend each time maybe or every Sunday going over one or two. Oh, and yeah, and then we'll hit up Plus and Macross 7. I think that's a song title. Could be. We'll hit up Zero. Zero's a short one, though. And then we'll hit up Frontier, because that's like my absolute favorite. Well, we don't have 7 on here. Okay. That's fine. We'll just go to my Annie list here. And it'll be under M. There it is. Macross 7. 3 failed Japanese animes we cut into success in America. I'd argue that, Cobra-Con. I'd say Macross was successful in Japan, but Southern Cross and Mosquita, not so much. And yeah, they were all mushed together to make Robotech, but only the first 36 episodes are the Macross saga, and that's good enough. Maybe March will be about terraforming Mars in the future. There is a Mars episode in Macross. Makes for good alliteration, though. Macross March Macross. We'll do that. So if you ever want to learn about it, or you know anybody that wants to learn about Macross and know what it's all about, I will be here as a fountain of useless knowledge. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap her up there. There we go. Macross March Madness. That may be one of the titles I use. You betcha. James, you nailed it. I want to thank everybody that came out today. You know, I really appreciate it. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Let them know old Pop's here. Saturdays for retro games and Sundays for anime chatting. You can come by Tuesdays as well. That's for trades talks, that one. But I want to thank Fabric Folds, Xavier over on Kick, Aris, it was good seeing you, DJ Ronnie G, Carl at the RNG Podcast. It's always good to see you, Carl. And D17, thanks for stopping by. James, of course, and Cobra-Con. You guys have a lot of knowledge. And I believe anybody else that you were lurking and listening. I mean, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Where everyone pointlessly plays basketball badly. Oh, yes, that's right. That's coming up. March Madness. NCAA. Maybe Cobra-Con? No, you know your stuff with military stuff, James. There's other good channels out there, people I personally watch and enjoy. Like Pacific 4 and 4, who's going to be doing his Pop Talk, I believe, in about 15 minutes on his channel. There's our own DJ Ronnie G, who's in the chat. There's Brandon, the anime guy. I always like watching Brandon's shows. Very entertaining. There's Carl at the RNG Podcast. He was in the chat earlier on. There's Tomby. He's the bloke from across the sea there in Britain. There's Angry Canadian, Nerdpora Lifeform. Everyone's favorite penguin Punkwaddle. Always keep your eyes out for some penguin positivity with Punkwaddle. I mean, if we need it, it's now more than ever. You know, everyone's always doom scrolling. Well, listen to Punkwaddle and get some good positive vibes going. Hey, kitty bear! What a time to wake up. You slept the darn daylight away. Look at you, eh? Well, I appreciate you coming by. I'm wrapping her up right now. You lost you with the giant roaches thing? There are giant roaches, how they're going to terraform Mars? Maybe that's what CobraCon was getting at. Oh, and don't forget, on Kick and Twitch is a fella called Infinite Metal. He plays retro games. He has an undead dragon lord that incessantly mocks him and ridicules him for when he screws up playing his games. So that's worth the price of admission right there. I like watching and listening to Infinite Metal. So check him out. Is he the resident Linux guy? Punkwaddle. I'm sure he knows about it. I don't know if he runs that. But he's definitely the penguin that's got a positive outlook. All right, guys, coming up Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday. Come by, learn about the skilled trades. I'll have pictures and videos, and we'll chat about stuff from an industrial point of view. It's the most industrial stream on a Tuesday night. And I have to make that disclaimer otherwise, because there's probably other industrial streams out there. I mean, I'm not sure, but maybe there is, maybe there isn't. If not, I'm glad to be the only one. After that, Saturday. So I'm just about done Yu-Gi-Oh! I managed to beat the tournament, I beat and win the tournament. I beat Yami Yugi, but apparently it's not over yet. I have to find Merrick and beat Merrick. So this is going to be a little bit of a trip still. Find some people to beat, buy some more cards, and upgrade my deck until I am unstoppable and I'm named the King of Games. But we'll see how that goes. After that, Sunday anime chat. All right, next week, you're learning about Macross. Macross Madness in March. So it should be a good time. If you like mecha, stop on by. You know, because Macross has all that stuff. It's got mecha, it's got love triangle, and it's got idol singers. So if you want good music, you know where to stop into. Stop on by, join me. We'll have a great time. Speaking of which, I had fun today. I hope you guys did too. I thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button on your way out. And I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day. Stay warm if you're at a place that's cold, and enjoy yourselves. Watch some anime. But until next time, everyone, I hope to see you on Tuesday. I've been Pop. I am signing off.